What's up, y'all? Welcome to Country with Noah, or welcome back to Country with Noah. Today I am going to review Mayor of Kingstown Season 4, the season finale, Episode 10. So, in this episode, uh, we get to see the, um, the, where it's all been building to. Mike and Kyle versus Callahan. And um, this episode is insanely good. Um, it's really dark and stuff like that. Cause keep in mind, guys, Kyle has just lost his wife. Mike has lost his mom. Mike and Kyle have lost their mom, their brother, and Mike's mother-in-law, and Mike's sister-in-law. Sorry, Mike's sister-in-law, and Kyle's wife, and Kyle's son Mitch has lost his mom. So obviously, with all that stuff going down, it's gonna be a heart-wrenching episode and stuff like that. So we pick up in this episode right after whoever's Callahan's guys find where Mike and Ian and Stevie are, and Kyle is, and that they stage an attack to try to kill Team Mike. I'm guessing. Well, Team Mike, and they don't succeed, but then Mike makes one of the guys tell him where Callahan is, and then Callahan, thinking he's smart, because Callahan's sick, not just sick in the head, like he's physically sick. Um, he he gets he turns himself into the police station, because not well, payroll's the wrong word, but a lot of the cops that we see on this show are loyal to Mike, right? A lot of them. Ian's loyal to Mike. Stevie's loyal to Mike. Um, 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 but not all of them. Like the police captain is like, hey, we need to lock him up. We need to do right by him, right? Because obviously, since he just killed Kyle's wife, Kyle wants to see him. Well, since he's done a lot of bad shit to Mike, like really bad shit to Mike, um, Mike and Kyle want to see him 6 feet under, right? But obviously, the captain of the police station is like, "Hey, we can't do that. We need to, um, we need to lock him up and give him a due trial." But at the same time, like Ian says to the police captain, if we send him back into prison, that's where he's most powerful, right? That's where he's going to have more power than he would out here. And then the captain's like, fine, take him to wherever you were going to take him to. So Mike is like, take him to the tracks and stuff like that. And he Ian takes Callahan to the train tracks, and is like, and then Mike beats him up a bit, but then Mike's like, you don't deserve my wrath. And then Kyle shows up and literally like beats the crap out of Callahan, and shoots him in the kneecap so that it hurts a bit. Well, that would actually hurt a lot. and then uh and then puts Callahan out of his misery, right? Overall, this season was a really good season. Um, Mayor of Kingstown after season, so it got renewed for a 5th and final season. Mayor of Kingstown is ending after 5 seasons, which I understand, bro. Like, I don't know where you could take this show after 5 seasons. Like, I love Taylor Sheridan, but I also know that, like, a show like Mayor of Kingstown, where are you gonna take it, right? I'm not a television writer, right? I'm just a guy that is really passionate about acting and singing and entertaining people, and this is really good entertainment. But I am also a guy that wants you to know when the right time to end your show, right? And I want to give respect to Taylor and to Paramount for knowing when to end the show and getting to write it on their own terms, right? And so yeah, I'm excited for season 5. I want to see where it goes. I want to see who gets a happy ending, who doesn't get a happy ending, and stuff like that. And yeah, like, overall, this season was great. This season was great and stuff like that. So yeah, I believe the next Taylor Sheridan show we have coming is Why Marshall's in March 1st to be exact. So you know your boy will be covering that on this channel because I love the Yellowstone universe. But yeah, so what would I give this whole season out of 10? I would give it like an 8 or 7.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed this season. I enjoyed the new characters. I enjoyed Frank Moses being introduced. I enjoyed Cindy, the new cop, getting introduced. I thought there was great stakes in the season. Like, stakes meaning, like, nobody was safe in Kingstown, right? Nobody's safe, right? Which means, like, if somebody gets hurt, they actually get hurt. And if somebody, like, so there was good stakes this season. And I'm really interested to see how they wrap the whole series up, because season 5 is their last season. So yeah. So thank you so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you have a great day, and God bless you guys.